Okay, let's call the council meeting for October 1st to order. Has been appropriately noticed.
Yes, Your Honor, it has.
Please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please.
Alderman Rozak? Here. Alderman Shaw?
Here.
Alderman Ellis?
Here.
Alderman Spiegelberg?
Here.
Alderman Zwart?
Here.
Alderman Stray?
Here.
Bieski?
Here.
Alderman Rogers?
Here.
We need a motion to approve the minutes from September 3rd. Do we have a motion to approve the minutes?
So moved.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Minutes passed. Comments and suggestions from citizens? Does anybody have anything they'd like to say? Seeing none, we will move on to consent agenda. The consent agenda has licenses, and then it also has the final release of the letter of credit for financial security for Eagles Landing. So we need a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Seeing none, call the roll, please.
Alderman Rozak?
Aye.
Alderman Shaw?
Aye.
Alderman Ellis?
Aye.
Alderman Spiegelberg?
Aye.
Alderman Zwart?
Aye.
Alderman Stray?
Aye.
Alderman Kavieski?
Aye.
Alderman Rogers?
Aye.
Okay, under committee reports, finance, consider an act on a resolution authorizing funds for facade improvement grant project at 24 South Main Street. We need a motion to approve the resolution.
So moved. Second.
Bob?
So a little bit of background, in 2017, the city approved a major facade grant program, as we've tried to do throughout our downtown, and find creative ways to assist building owners to make investments into the property. This resolution is asking is for you to authorize $50,000 grant in which the CDA will provide through funds we currently have, as well as a $50,000 grant from TID 4, in order to assist this overall project development for 24 South Main. The overall investment that the property owner is putting into that is about $1.78 million.
Questions? Go ahead.
I don't have a question necessarily, but I appreciate the fact that you went outside the box to find the funds to help make this happen, and going to TID 4 to find that delta, and I'm full support of this.
Any questions? Seeing none, we have a motion and a second. Call the roll.
Alderman Rozak?
Aye.
Alderman Shaw?
Aye.
Alderman Ellis?
Aye.
Alderman Spiegelberg?
Aye.
Alderman Zwart?
Aye.
Alderman Stray?
Aye.
Alderman Kavieski?
Aye.
Alderman Rogers?
Aye.
The next item is consider act on a resolution providing for the issuance and sale of $7.2 million in note anticipation notes. We need a motion to approve the resolution.
So moved. I'll second.
Laurie?
Before you tonight's a resolution authorizing the sale and the issuance and sale of $7.2 million note anticipation note. This is going to provide short-term financing to begin construction on the 2019 projects and will allow you, well, several advantages. One being the time to put together your final 5-year plan and your long-term debt plan for the future. It gives you time to consider the outlot that we were talking about on the police station site, because that will change the type of financing that we would do depending on what we do there. And also, it does afford you some savings. It will combine the 19 and 20 bond issues into one issue, saving issuance costs. And using the form of note anticipation note that we're using, which would be a construction draw, will save you interest costs in the long run, because we'll be paying interest only on those funds that we spend in the few months that we're spending taking this decision.
Okay, questions? Seeing none, we have a motion and a second. Call the roll.
Alderman Rozak?
Aye.
Alderman Shaw?
Aye.
Alderman Ellis?
Nay.
Alderman Spiegelberg?
Aye.
Alderman Zwart?
Aye.
Alderman Stray?
Aye.
Alderman Kavieski?
Aye.
Alderman Rogers?
Aye.
Okay, moving on, staff reports.
Nothing this evening.
Reports and comments from the mayor. Do I have anything I wanted to say?
I know of.
Well, we just did get, I got an email the other day. We just got word about the holiday train coming back to town. It's not gonna be a weekend this year, it's gonna be a Tuesday night, or Tuesday, I believe it's Tuesday night, so, it'll be something different, something a little more challenging for the business people, since it won't be a weekend when everybody's gone, so, looking forward to it, and hopefully it'll be another great event.
What happens if it's a council night?
It is a council night.
Oh,
Walk out the door and look at the train then.
go up on the roof.
Notice,
We'll go up on the roof.
notice it over there.
Yeah. We'll
Hold
have,
it over.
we'll have to see what happens. I mean, it is the second to last meeting of the year, and if we have the budget and everything passed, there's usually not a lot going on, so we'll see what happens. Reports and comments from Alderman. Go ahead, Kevin.
Yeah, I just wanted to bring to everybody's attention, we have people in the community that are doing things to better Oconomowoc in so many ways that if you knew about them, you would really say, now, why did we not honor these people? I think we need to start the process of recognizing individuals for what they're doing for our community. I'm thinking of one individual right now that has instrumentally improved the lives of many of our youth coming out of high school and into college. And he has used his own funds to better. And when I looked into what has happened to those individuals that have taken advantage, every single one of them are either doctors or lawyers, and they're at the top of their field, or engineers for that matter. I think we need the process as a board, as a council, to thank our community for maybe not sitting up here, but doing even more, and that's helping our youth. So the gentleman's name is Thomas Mount. He has the Mount Foundation, and every year he sends a high school senior to Madison full-paid tuition. And in the last 20 years, he has spent well over $1.5 million of his own money. And he asks for nothing in return. And I know there's other individuals out there in Oconomowoc that are doing pretty much the same thing. And we need to start thanking these people. Because I can tell you right now, Tom's health is failing. He's going to go back to Florida in a couple of days. We'll never see him again. Ever again. And that tells me that here's a man that has given his whole life for his community in a very silent way. And we as a board have said nothing to him. So I don't know what we do at this point. Maybe there's something, the mayor, that you can do.
I know we've talked about this. I think
Right.
what you just did now was a lot. And I think if Mr. Mount hears this, he will very much appreciate it. It's unfortunate the press isn't here tonight to hear your comments.
Thank you.
Any other comments? Lou?
Last week, our Western Lakes Fire District and our Oconomowoc Police Department came together to provide active assailant training for our community, at the Oconomowoc Arts Center. And we had several dozen people from our community, approximately 60 is what we counted, to attend that training. Alderman Ellis was there as well. I think it was really well received. Resource tables were provided to the community as well to provide additional information on mental health through Rogers Behavioral Health, Delta Defense out of West Bend, Western Lakes Fire District, and our police department also provided resource tables. I'd like to thank all of the organizations that came together to provide that. I think it, and I hope it's an annual opportunity for our community to get that exposure on what to do and how to react in the event that they're part of an active assailant tragedy. Also, there was a fuller mental health and addiction resource guide made available to multiple departments within our city and to our Oconomowoc area school district to assist those in need and where to go. Those distribution partners and Rogers Behavioral Health who helped create that resource guide and bore the cost of the printing. I'd also like to thank, and hopefully that seems to be spreading, and other communities are using that as a template to provide those types of resources to their residents as well. So it was a great event and program.
Tom, you had your hand up?
No,
No? Okay. Kevin?
Yeah, Lou, that was an outstanding presentation that was done, and not as a commercial or anything along those lines, but I decided because of that, that I'm going to be doing some things at Parker's Place to give people the ability to be able to defend and protect themselves. So I'll be giving free classes. I'm also going to be doing something with the chamber at one of the flea markets or whatever they call those things, where I'll be doing some self-defense things. I'm very well versed at it. I've been for a million years now, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So you did a good job there. Thumbs up.
Any other comments? None. Next item is going to closed session per Wisconsin Stats 19.85 (1) deliberating or negotiating the purchase of public properties, investing in public funds, or conducting other specified public business whenever competitive or bargaining reasons require a closed session. There's 3 items, the Mandel project at Pabst Farms Apartments, Vanguard for Olympia Fields and Developments, and downtown parking. So we need a motion to go to closed session.
So moved. Second.
Call the roll, please.
Alderman Rozak?
Aye.
Alderman Shaw?
aye.
Alderman Ellis?
Aye.
Alderman Spiegelberg?
Aye.
Alderman Zwart?
Aye.
Alderman Stray?
Aye.
Alderman Kavieski?
Aye.
Alderman Rogers?
Okay, we're in closed session.